Hi, everybody, and welcome to Statistics. So, obviously, things are a little bit different this year. So, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Miss Downs and let you know what to expect this year. Right now, you can see you're watching a YouTube video. I create videos using Screencast-O-Matic. So, I don't have the ability to use my webcam, so you can't see me. So I've got my little Bitmoji in there, but when we have Google Meets and things, I'll be using my webcam and you'll be able to see me. So what I have planned for this distance learning is I've set up units like we would be doing if we were in school, and I will make videos myself for the most part. And I do have my YouTube channel for, for school. And so any videos I make will be posted in Google Classroom. Everything will be in Google Classroom. We're going to be using a mix of formats for learning. So a lot of Google Forms. We'll be using Khan Academy a lot. We'll be using Kahoot and Quizzes occasionally. Sometimes we might be using Pear Deck, which if you're not familiar with that, I'll need to explain that when we do get to it, but predominantly Google Slides. So the way that I found last spring that really worked for students was I would make videos like this. I would embed the videos in the Google Slides along with notes, along with any other supplemental videos that I think might be helpful to you. And then the questions. And because it's, not Google Slides, Google Forms. Because it's in Google Forms, everything is automatically graded. I also, with the exception of like a test or something, when I do the Google Forms, you will have the ability to redo things. So at the end of the Google form, you'll see what you got wrong and you can go back and try again. So you can always, improve things. So let's just talk about what you're doing in this class. So Introduction to Statistics, why would we learn it? So a lot of times when students take this class, they don't even really understand what it is that they're learning. Like what are we doing in statistics? So statistical thinking is something that I believe is very necessary for everybody. Whether you're planning on being a mathematician or a nurse or a hairstylist, understanding how to interpret things is really important. So H.G. Wells said that statistical thinking will one day be as necessary for efficient citizenship as the ability to read and write. And I completely agree with him. So I hope that you end up getting a lot out of this class. I think that you're going to find as we go through, you'll see that what we're learning is very applicable. It's practical. Very rarely would students in a class like this say, when will I ever use this? Because you will be able to see exactly when we can use statistics. It's all the time. All right, so let's look at a few different disciplines and what they really are. So if you're taking economics, it's about money, and that's what economics is. Psychology is about why we think what we think. Biology is about life. History, what, where, when. Philosophy is why. Why do things happen? Why? Engineering is how. Accounting, how much. And then statistics, where we are. Variation. So the world is a chaotic place, and statistics is the attempt to make sense out of all of that chaos. So things vary, people's opinions and their, everything varies. And so we try to make sense out of all of that. And that's what we're going to learn this year. So there's a video here, and this Google slide presentation will be linked in Google Classroom. So you're going to have the video, which is me right now talking through this Google slide presentation, but I will also link this video here, which is what is statistics. So I'd like you to watch that today, just so you get a sense of what this course is all about. And the second thing I'd like you to do is complete the Google Form class survey, which is just some fun questions about, your favorite color, what kind of food you like, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to put all of that data together in a spreadsheet, so we'll have real data from our class, and as the course goes on, we'll use that data. And you can see what kind of things we can do with that information, what kind of information we can get from it. So I'm excited to be working with you all, and we will be setting up Google Meets. At the time of me creating this video, it's late July, so I don't even really know what's happening in September. So when school starts, we'll figure it out when we're going to be meeting and things like that. But for now, welcome to statistics, and always reach out if you have any questions. Okay, bye. All right, actually not bye, because I forgot something. So I wanted to show you what I'm going to do at the start of every unit. So you're going to get a file that looks like this. And I will make it into a PDF file. Right now it's a Google Slides. But basically it's going to be a breakdown of what the unit entails. So today we're on day 1. Statistics, why learn it, and then the assignment telling you what to do. Of course, all of this will be daily in Google Classroom, but you will have this one file that'll kind of show you out for the whole unit what to expect. So for example, you haven't gotten the Google Classroom assignment for tomorrow yet, but you can look at this file and see what you're going to be doing, identifying individuals and variables, and there's going to be a Google form homework. So this shows, I think I'm going to do it in like 5-day increments. So the first 5 days are here. You'll see we start getting into Khan Academy on days 4 and 5, and then I haven't gotten as far as this next week yet, but this will be week 2. So you'll have a file that looks like this for every unit that we do. We're going to complete about 5 or 6 units throughout the course of the year. All right, so I just wanted to add that. Bye again, this time for real.